to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason, and challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. It's a bunch formation. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Here comes the pressure. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Look out, he's got space ahead. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Here comes a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And the pressure's on. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. The defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air. Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
To throw, it's Moore. Pressure is coming. And they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football. And because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
So 4th and a mile here. The offense is on the field to go for it. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect, it's incomplete and going the other direction. No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. To throw, it's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Frazier.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Last completion gets him near the marker. It'll be 3rd down and inches. Looks right for a quick completion. He's in. Here he goes. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
In the red area, it's Frazier powering through. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
It's a shotgun run call. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So as we reach the end of the first quarter, still scoreless. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening. So as we begin the 2nd quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Dump off caught by the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Davison. The Ducks pick up enough for a first down here. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw yet again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking downfield. It's Moore. Looking for his back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's fourth and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Hill. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They're going for it again. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Ducks. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
He pulls in the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, I can't tell you how vital it is to be on the same page as a quarterback and wide receiver, and part of that is understanding the coverage that you're seeing. When you run these drag routes and you get man coverage, you put your chin into your shoulder and you run through green grass. If you continue to run and that quarterback is on the same page, you can get a big play. This is a nice job of recognizing the coverage and ultimately getting a completion. Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball into the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust.
It's caught. He's got room. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
What a tremendous stop by this defense, and that's the type of play that can be really demoralizing as an offense, because remember, you're going to head into the locker room and you're going to think about what you left on the field. That's clearly a possession they feel like they can cut into the lead.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. That's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He goes out of bounds, but they move it near the 40.
A play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's second and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
He's got space. Breaks into the clear. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Moore. He makes the grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And the completion made. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens...
Breaking into the clear. Who's in the clear? Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pass caught on a comeback route. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Oh, that's a beautiful throw and catch, and this wide receiver almost took it the distance here. The quarterback got him the ball on time and on target. When you do that, you create an opportunity for a wide receiver to run after the catch. Great work setting up first and goal after the big game.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Ducks! Still no answer for this offense.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Five-yard pickup on 1st down. Sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's all in. What a catch. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. 1st down to the 48. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field. Great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They're going to chuck it again. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on 1st down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And they'll bring him down after a short game, moves the football inside the 5. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. To the air, it's Stockton. Here comes the rush. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The catch, it's Davison. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's 4th down. They're doing a great job.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to pass. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
It's another big game through the air. They have been good all day long. This quarterback has made good decisions. The defense hasn't really stopped them at all. And I got to tell you, if they're not going to stop them, you just got to continue to play.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good. And now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And they'll set up with PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. Looking for a man. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
That is such a good job. This defense, they are flying around. They recognize the passing concept, and then the pursuit and tackling ability in space for a tackle for loss. That is an excellent job and a great way to start out this series.
Moss on the completion sets up a 2nd and long now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level. So I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Stockton. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
The offense is still on the field. They're only 1 for 4 on fourth down plays so far. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. Oh, no, trapped him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Boy, Chris, as an offense, you've got to be ready for the blitz on fourth down. You know that this coordinator on the defensive side is aggressive, and you can see that on film. He loves to send pressure. How in the world do you not have short routes out there where you can get the ball out of your quarterback's hands quickly? They've got to rethink their fourth down plan.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. An explosive play to the end zone.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Humphreys. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. For our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.